If you're over, it's alright. If you're under, again, also alright. Just make sure you try and compensate for that later. Charge forward. Get Titan. Smash triangle, skip him. Get this Snork. Come out. Get this Snork here. I generally sweep over these 3 gems and then carry on between these. Get those 2. Chest, chest, chest. Into the portal. Wow, people really don't want to watch me do a tutorial. That's fine, that's fine. I'm sorry to all you runners that already know how to run this. Right, anyway, so then first thing you do from when you enter in here, charge over, get to this fan chest, jump to get that gem quick, charge, 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 get that gem, come across to that enemy, come to these enemies here, charge into those, jump, and go over and get Conan. You need this though? That's fine. I'll probably use this as a... I'll probably upload this as a highlight to YouTube. Get these 2 Norks here. Jump to the vulture. Jump to this vulture. Get around these gems. Flame that Nork. Around, get these gems. I generally aim to get 106 gems here. But if you can get 100 or 107, then, you know, that's good. Keep coming up here. Get that Nork. Jump. And get Boris. Skip him. Head on back. So what I did there, just to get that before, just go try and get me. From here, what I did, I turned back and then jump charge straight away. Because remember, when you charge, camera will always pan right behind you, right? You get that vulture, get this vulture, flame this guy, jump to get his gem. Come around here, charge this guy, try and make sure not to go into the vortex. Turn to the left, get that guy there. Hey Ali, welcome, welcome. I'm doing a little tutorial right now, so prepare to learn some NBS. Now, what I'm going to do here is charge, go around and get these chests. And as you see on the very far left, on the other side of the vortex, I'm going to do a jump. Make sure you jump right at the very end, while also holding charge. And then glide at the very top of your jump, and then you should make it to the other side. Because technically, the game doesn't really intend you to do this, but because Reignited has a little bit of, you know, with that extra jump in 30, quite nice. You can even make it in 60 as well. Might be a little bit difficult, but it is still doable. So, charge, around, bang, 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 jump, glide, there. Come up here, get these gems like that, and then get Maximos. Aim for around about 196 gems optimally, but if you want to go for max, I go for 197 there. And then, options, down. I wouldn't be on options there. I would already be on exit level. So options, exit level, X, up, exit. Cool. Now as you come out of here, I charge straight away. Let the camera pan. Turn to the left. Get this guy. Wait. Flame. Make sure to flame those guys straight away, because otherwise they'll literally just, one of them will pierce into you, lose all of your momentum. And then from there you charge into here, go into Cliff Town. From the back. Now, Cliff Town is one of those levels I highly recommend to practice, because there are a lot of tricks within a short amount of time in this level. First thing I would do, charge, turn left, and then you have to try and do that charge around, which looks hard, but with practice, it's, you know, it becomes consistent. So you can turn around here. Now what I do, try and angle Spyro from this point directly forward, so you miss like that curve, and then as soon as you sort of got past that, like, you know, the corner, make sure you turn as sharp as you can to the left. Do it with both. I'm trying to see if I do it with both analog, well, both analog sticks. I just try them out myself. Sort of like that, but tighter. I'll try it just naturally without, you know, explaining what I'm doing. Yeah, so what I do, I jump up, and then I kind of get Spyro turning with the left stick to the left, and then snap the camera to also flick left, like snap it a bit, just so it kind of keeps panning it behind him. I'll give it another go just to show it off, and then obviously what you do, get all these gems here, up to here. Now, when you get to this point, there is another gem behind this, like, section here, right? You can get it. If you miss it, it's just one gem. It's not the end of the world, alright? But what you can do, if you jump from, like, here, you generally can either stay close enough for it to kind of move across, or you can land on it. Anyway, I'll try and show this again. From here, jump. So what I do is, like, glide, turn, and then snap with, like, the edge of my thumb to turn him, like, to turn that camera around, right? Sort of like that, but closer. Like that. This is what you thought the intended way was. I don't blame you. It's really cryptic. But no, you're meant. The game implies for you to glide back to there from where the vultures are. I'm gonna keep doing this. Just one more try. Keep an eye out for what my analog sticks are doing. Oh, not like that. Just keep an eye out for what my analog sticks are doing. Thank goodness I've got that controller up on the screen over there. That's sort of one of the easiest tricks of a lot of it from there. Okay. Now, from here, charge forward. Get this guy, flame, jump to get that gem. Come up round. Charge straight into these guys here. Come over to this chest. Jump up to the stair. Now, that is important because what you've done is you've set that thief to go over there. That's really crucial. Whether you choose to do this next trick or not, it doesn't matter. Make sure you jump up to this section here, right? So make sure you jump up to here. Make sure the thief goes over there from this side. So now this trick is kind of, this is the second part of what I call triple threat. No, this is triple threat, sorry. Triple threat is basically where you get to, like, here, you turn around. What I did there was, like, your camera's forward over here. You kind of get Spyro to face the other way. Flick L2, pans, like, you know, spins the camera around. Then what you're gonna have to do is charge, jump, glide, and try and make sure to get to that top corner there. This is sort of alright to do in 30. A lot more difficult to do in 60. But, you know, after a lot of practices, it becomes consistent. So, charge, jump at the very last moment, and glide. And then you make it here, right? Highly recommend practicing this. So that's the first part of triple threat. And if you want to know why it's called triple threat, because you're doing three quite difficult tricks in one go. And this is only the first part. And I always try to recommend for that corner, not anywhere else. You don't even need to glide, actually. If you can get it right at the very edge, you just jump. Slightly missed a little bit lower there. There we go. Like, if I switch it to 60, I'll show you how much more difficult it is, right? It's manageable, but you get the flutter. But you have to, like, position it and time it perfectly. Do it. I go back to 30 again. Right, so then from here, charge, get these two chests. Turn to your right. Jump, come down here, get this chest, so you've just got 30 gems there. It's really important. Then from here, this is the second part. Generally, this is easy to get, but it can be a little bit elusive, and you will miss it. You could miss it a few times, right? So what you do, you come up to here, like right to the edge, jump, and at the very top, you see Spyro, like, you know, is just hovering right in front of that, like, you know, the stick. You can flame it there. So based it, sort of misses. So what you want to do, again, don't be fooled. There you go. What you need to do is you have to make sure you stay tight. What I would do is always sort of move either the D-pad forward or analog stick forward. Try not to fall off. Like I just did then. And then, like, you know, jump, stay close in, and flame. Because you see, like, the edge of Spyro's flame sort of, like, gets to the top. Even if you, like, flame into the wall, it still sort of makes it. But if you don't get it first try, again, just keep jumping, keep trying, you'll get it, right? It may even take you 20 attempts, and you'll eventually get it. But by that chance, you probably, you know... Those gems are important, because that then sets off the firework chest that's all the way up there. Right, so that's second part. Third part is this thief. So, again, key thing with thieves. With a jump animation, or falling animation, while you flame him, while Spyro's doing that, you can skip the thieves animation, the egg animation. That will save you loads of time because you can still control Spyro. So what you would do from here, I would just, you know, I would do charge jump, sorry, fall literally right in front of them, and as you're falling, flame, and then, you know, you'll get the thief. If you're a little bit too late, you'll get the black bars and then the eggs will zoom in. So then you have to sit through the animation. This is why it's kind of key to get him here, because you'll... That. Right? I wish I can show you again, but I'll have to bring up, you know, console injector for that, and I'd rather go through the whole thing while the gems and everything's still doable. So then from here, you can either... Well, you got 3 gems in front of you. If you want to get either of them, you can. I generally try and, like, you know, charge, like, edgewards so you can get at least 1 gem. If you get 2, that's alright. In 120, you have to get all 3 of them. So, but anyway, doesn't matter. Charge, go around, get Halvor. Now we're back to some more platforming. So triangle, around here, turn, charge again. With these guys, just charge into them head first. Don't come from any other angle, because they will pierce their, like, you know, pierce their spears into you, and, you know, you'll lose loads of time. And make sure from here, charge, straight forward, like that. Same with these ones over here. Straight forward, just like that. You get over here. Get these gems, turn, up, flame. This Big Mama, don't worry about the... Now, don't worry. Make sure to get the gem as well when you're jumping through her. Don't worry about the cauldron. Forget about the cauldron. I know it's a 5 gem, but it costs too much time to have to worry through with momentum. So, forget that one. Same with this one coming up. Charge, jump, flame. This one, get a 5 gem, carry on. Forget about the cauldron. I generally go for this chest here, but you don't have to. You can go for the other guy. Flame this Big Mama, get her gem. Forget about the cauldron again, because that's only a 1 gem this time. There's no point. I generally would charge these 2, flame around, get those 2 diagonally. And then obviously those gems will home. Then charge, jump over to here. Get those gems there. Now we've got some magic stairs. Oh boy. So from here, this might take a bit of practicing. If you don't get it, that's fine. You know, it's just stairs. Go up them normally. What I would do here is charge, turn sharply, and then jump, jump, jump like that. That's the quickest way around doing that. But if you don't get it, that's fine. You can just, you know, simply bonk up there as usual. And it's, you know, may lose about 3 seconds from that, but it's not massively. Just, you know, as I say, it's just stairs. Just need to get up them, that's all. Anyway, then charge forward. Make sure you stay in tight to the Big Mama on the left and flame across, because otherwise you might miss getting this cauldron. Then after I do all that, I just charge straight up. Get these chests up here, because these are quite good gems up here. Come down. Get those. Get Enzo. Skip him. And exit level. Exit level. Now, there is an alternative. I know T-Cat does an alternative route to that. Which is, he misses Argus in Artisans and goes for Marco in that level. Right, so as you arrive back in here, you want to charge to the left straight away. The camera doesn't normally pan back, but when you're charging, obviously it will pan back naturally. And then you'll charge over to the guy in the blue, go to the cannon. When you go to the cannon, move the cannon, flame the cannon to the big, you know, where the target is, and then you carry on from there. Get all the gems along the way to night flight, right? And then night flight's night flight. Highly recommend learning flights first. Always learn flights first. Make sure you're comfortable with them before you decide to speedrun, you know, the rest of the levels, right? First of all, guard, get this guy, jump over. Now you can either press right. What I do is right and analog stick going right, because that actually makes Spyro turn it quicker. The double input. And if you're really, really brave, and you've also got your keyboard hooked up to this, then you probably can do right on the D-pad, analog stick, and probably on your keyboard and get this even quicker. Flame. Charge up. Jump up to here. Charge up, jump up to here. Charge. Get these gems. Flame. Charge into this guy. Flame. And into night flight. Now, flight mechanics. I'm not the best at flight mechanics, to be honest, or best at flights in general. But if you want to know the quickest route, these levels, look at the IL world records for these levels. Specifically on the console. These are the routes that I will follow for this. Again, make sure Spyro goes faster the lower he is. And also make sure, if you want to get height, quick height, like immediate height, if you flap actually gives you a little boost in height. Also, charging or bonking allows you to turn loads more sharply. Keep an eye on that. That's really important. Again, I highly recommend, if you want to get nice and quick in these flights, practice, 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 practice. Loads of practice. Again, make sure to stay low. Try not to go in the water. There is a point where the drink sort of puddles you in, which is not nice. Up to here. Charge down. Turn. This is just the route I do. It's not the fastest route. Again, I highly recommend looking at the IL world records for those. And then when you get to here, flame underneath, and you get animation skip there. Quit. And there you go. Immediately, within like just over a minute, you've got 300 gems. Why the flights are really important. And when you come out of here, I'd go back and then jump at the same time. Then when you get to here, charge. And turn around, get to here. Now, this thief is probably one of the easiest thieves to get in the game. All you need to do, when you get to that grey chest and he starts moving, turn to the left, charge and jump over the water. And as you're going over the water, you can flame him as you're coming back down, and he'll literally be right in front of you, and you'll skip his animation quite clean. You may get it where he'll be in front of the key, and you'll collect the key in 80% NBS. Key doesn't matter, so feel free to get that key, it doesn't matter. Then you got those two chests with the blue. Charge in to get those, and then go back and get Gunner. So it'll basically work like this, right? Charge, get those two, turn, jump, flame, like that. Come to the back of Gunner, skip Gunner, and then I pull back on the analog stick, charge, camera pans around. Then when you get to here, you can charge all of those in one sweep. That's the quickest way to do it. But if you're not comfortable with doing that, feel free to flame and let sparks home in. That's, you know, that's not as quick, but it's probably about 1 second slower. Probably not as bad. So what I do from here is jump, charge, keep charging, and then all I do then is get this one and then immediately turn on that analog stick, right? Now as you see, I'm like directly in front of Shem. I'm in Shem's portal, obviously charge in. There you go. How informed are we feeling right now? Also, gen count at this point, I would average it optimally to be about, actually about 1015. I'm about 10 gems ahead right now. But 1015 is a good point from there. So as I enter the level, pull back, charge, straight forward. But as soon as you get to that chest there, go straight to the right, charge straight forward again and get that chest. That's quite a hard movement. Sometimes I might miss it, but that's quite, you know, it's quite a intricate movement there. Right, and then charge forward. Charge that. Flame the Big Mama. Come up here. That guy may be set off over there if you're too much over here. But that's fine, because he ain't gonna harm you. As much as he tries, he ain't. And then when you get to here, charge forward, get that gem, and then I turn around, get the camera in the background. So, as much as it looks tempting to get all of those gems on the left, which is from the Big Mama and those two blue gems there, don't. Only go for those in 120, not in NBS. In NBS, what I do is I go straight towards the edge, and all of these enemies that will be coming up now, the ones that will charge towards you, dodge them. Miss them as hard as you can, as easy as you can, however way about doing it, miss them. Because their gems, they will always die, and their gems will always home onto you. Just make sure to flame the Big Mamas. Apart from the last one, which is at the Whirlwind. The last one, which is closest to the Whirlwind, don't flame her, because she needs to whack the final guy who has a 10 gem, who will follow you and then die automatically. So it's actually kind of better to leave the last one. Well, not the last one. The last one with all the enemies around her. So I'm guessing the penultimate one. There's one behind the big tower who has a 10 gem who you need to get. Alright? So I'm just going to do this all in one sweep up to Trondo, I think his name is. And as I get to him, well, that'll be the end of the level then. So this might feel a little bit quick, but just remember, avoid these guys in the metal and flame the Big Mamas, but not the one which is in front of the Whirlwind, right? So here we go. Charge, miss, flame, jump to get her gem. Again, all of the other gems that came up from there. Now this one, be very careful. You need to be very quick here and very agile. Charge straight forward. He's been set off. Charge, turn around, flame there. Both of them are now dead. Now this is the one which is the one you're meant to miss. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to veer around on the left, turn past her. All of those guys will be set off. Don't flame her, and then you'll just carry on from there, right? So, up around, miss. Flame this one, jump up. Make sure you're getting quick here, because that guy follows you. He will die then. And then you get up to here, got loads of gems, right? From here, charge down, glide round. Try and get that one gem. If you don't get it, it's not the end of the world. Get these two, flame that gem, free Trondo from that side. There you go. Then exit level from there. 156 gems is the gem count I like to look at for the end of this level as well. Right? Cool. And that's Shemp done. As you come out of Shemp, you'll be going straight to the right. Charge. Jump. Come down here. Get these gems if you want to. Bear in mind that last gem is actually stuck within an invisible boulder, so make sure you kind of like, you know, get the little hop as like, just charge scraping that boulder really. Right, so as we enter Ice Cavern, we're going to charge towards the left, flame the Big Nork straight away, get the gems along the way. Left, flame, jump, charge around. Charge into him, charge back over to this bit. Now, for this guy, this might sound really weird, but if you want all three gems, make sure you stay as leftmost as you can of that dragon. Otherwise, you'll miss the final one. Then from here, triangle, turn around, jump up to here, get that 10 gem, come back down, charge, charge. And then when you get to here, stop. Not exactly stop, but basically head towards up here. This is high gem count. This is really important. Miss that guy at the bottom and everything down there. Jump up here. Come up around. Good gems. Yum, yum, yum. And you get the 1 gems there. That side of Todor. Skip him. Come up around here. Get that gem there. Now, that wall up there, I'm going to collect these gems up here, but it doesn't matter. That wall up there has no collision. So you can literally charge along it, and it won't bonk you. Which is actually quite nice. I kind of use that sometimes. Let's go like that. That edge bit will bonk you, but like, you know, like automatic sweep, really. Then you get, obviously, bonk that guy off to the edge. Charge into this one. Jump over here and get this guy here. Now, that chest over there is a 5 gem. If you really desperately are low on gem count, get that chest as well. Really, really helpful. And then what you do is charge over here, get over these gems. Jump down to the 5 gem that's literally underneath, while at the same time flaming the north that's in front of you. So go like this, jump down, flame. 1 5 gem homes in, and the other one comes across to here. Free and north, just like that. Now you've got this guy that's up here. Flame him. Jump. Charge up. Come up round here. Way around. Get these 2 gems. When you get to about here. Charge. Jump very high. Hold that. Hold that X button up. Okay? And if you really need it, scrape the wall. If you scrape the wall, you might get a little bit of like a... Sort of like a wall glide, in a way. Kind of hold the height. That's what I do. And then you get to here, charge, you get my favorite dragon in the game. So I'm gonna play his cutscene.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
Right, and once you've done that, now we're about to set up. I'm gonna kill this guy because he's actually annoying. Don't have to. Now we're about to set up for magic stairs. This is quite tricky. But once, again, practice and you'll get the hang of it. What I generally do to set it up is charge straight across from here, get to here, and as soon as you get to, like, this swirly bit here, like, it's actually quite a nice marker at what I try and use. When you get into the middle of that, try and see if you can turn both Spyro and the camera so it's like this. And then as soon as you get to, like, that turn, charge straight away, and as you can see, Spyro's, like, the cameras are lined up directly in front of the start of Magic Stairs there. You love that cutscene? Yeah, I love it as well. He's cute. So what I would do, directly forward from here, turn, charge again from here. And then you can start doing your Magic Stairs. Now, Magic Stairs, basically, it's hop. Basically, hold square, keep pressing X. Or cross, whatever it's. And then you turn at the same time. This is not the same as OG. OG, it's completely different. You actually hold both buttons. You could actually hold both buttons, actually. But I try and time it by pressing X separately. So I'd say press X with the bottom of your thumb while doing that, right? So I'll show you how you get across doing this. Here, turn. Like that, right? Try that again, just to demonstrate. I'll be honest, Magic Stairs, Ice Cavern Magic Stairs in Reignited is actually easier than in OG. I'll be honest. And miss it like that and fall down, which, if that happens, you know, it's not the end of the world. You freed Asher, so your respawn point's right next to you. Just make sure you turn around and go the right way. Also, that's another thing, be careful. You can turn a lot sharper in 60. So this would be a little bit easier in 60, I'd say. Let me try it in 60. Yeah, so you turn a lot sharper, so make sure to be very, very careful. Struggling that, actually. Thought it'd be easier. So Nost says. Found that actually harder. Yeah, see, I missed it that time. Maybe 60, go a little bit in front of it, and then turn. That. And if in doubt, you know, feel free to let go of charge if you need to flop to get back into position. Again, mainly a 60 FPS thing, but in 30 it's loads easy. Right, I'll go back to 60 for this next bit. 60, 30. Right, if you miss as well, feel free to panic and, like, you know, stop. Because that could save you time, you know. You don't want to flop down here. You want to flop, you know, onto a pedestal. Make sure to give practice to that. Anyway, when you get to here, charge straight forward. Get this guy, charge across. Here, charge this guy. Make sure to knock this guy off. Get these gems. Charge that chest there. Now, from here, align yourself directly with what I like to dub Ken the 10 gem. This gem is so frigging elusive. I could miss him, and he's really important, right? So what you do with this guy, make sure you align up so you get the chest that's just past him. You also get the pole. And as soon as you've done that, turn immediately to the right, charge jump. Because you want to then jump over this gap, which I also say is that there's a little bit of practicing need to do, you know, to kind of do it at that side. There is an easier place to do it, which I can show you as well. And then, you know, you can get to the dragon from there. So what I'm going to do is charge from here. Jump. Didn't get the gem then. That's what I mean. He's a bit elusive. Got the chest. Didn't get the gem. So you want to knock it. Across here. Jump like that. Up to here. Now, there is a better place. The better place... actually... here. You can easily jump across there. Make sure you know, charge. Jump. Across here. Again, it's a little bit more difficult in 60, but it's still doable. It's quite nice. Then when you get to here, I would charge, flame the last one, and then free Ragnar. Skip Ragnar, turn directly to the left, charge that guy. Aim for about 208 gems optimal, right? A little bit over gem count there. And then from there, extra level, out you get. And you are essentially done with Peacekeepers. Heads up as well to anyone who wants to learn this. I think what I might do is I might make highlights of these individual things and put them over to YouTube. Make a little bit of like, you know, a collective on like tricks to learn. For NBS or maybe any other runs for Spyro 1. Then you get Magnus. Skip Magnus. Sorry, Magnus. And then gets this guy. Now be careful with Gosnod. He's different to all of the other balloonists. Gosnod only has one dialogue box. All the other ones have two, like, as they appear. So what you need to do, when you talk to him, when you've got all the gems, talk to him, get that one dialogue box come up, slap X once, then it will go from, you know, stay here to go to Magic Crafters, flick down the Magic Crafters, X from there. There you are. He's Peacekeeper.